Check. Good rising, everyone. Buongiorno. Buenos dias. Top of the day to you. It's a beautiful day to make your way onto the mat. And if you have made your way onto the mat, congratulations for putting yourself first today. There's no better way to start the day than nourishing the body, moving around a bit, getting the pranayama flowing, getting all the kinks out. When you get off this mat today, you're going to approach the world with positivity and enlightenment. I invite you to commence the practice in a cross-legged seated posture, Sukhasana. You're welcome to use a block to start with. Rooting down on your tailbone with a lengthy spine, rising, crown of the head rising towards the sky as your shoulders drop down away from your ears, creating that space and length in the neck. Knees cascading towards the earth. Hands in Sandhi with your index finger and thumb gently rubbing, creating energy. Close your eyes and heighten the rest of your senses as you relinquish your sight. And you set your sights on your third eye, on your drishti, that sits in between your eyebrows. Tap into your breath and begin to focus on inhaling and exhaling evenly through the nose. And visualize the oxygen flowing through the body, allowing your muscles to breathe. Filtering out any toxins locked in your joints, locked in your muscles and your bones. This flow is going to grab it all and disperse it and dilute it. At this moment, I invite you to set some intentions for this practice. You might have a certain goal in mind. Everyone comes to the mat for their own reason. For whatever reason that may be, that reason needs to be honored. Bring your hands to heart center. Bow to your inner wisdom, bow to your intuition, that inner teacher. Open your eyes and welcome to the here. Welcome to the now. After a deep inhale, I invite you for a collective Om to activate that throat chakra. Inhale. Om. Namaste, folks. If you're sitting on a block, remove the block. Bring your hands to your right side and swing your hips over the knees. Make your way onto all fours. In a tabletop posture with the shoulders stacked over the elbows and the elbows stacked over the wrists. Index fingers parallel with each other, pointed directly forward. Knees are at hip-width distance, directly underneath the hips, and the tops of your feet are pressed against the mat. Your pelvis is tucked forward, your navel pressed against the spine, and the shoulders drawing down away from the ears, seeking out that length in the neck. Focusing on the breathing through the nose. Fingertips spread wide. On an inhale, drop the belly, raise the gaze forward, and allow your tailbone to shine in a cow pose, a happy cow. On an exhale, press against the mat, round the spine, and gaze over to your thighs as you let your head hang in a cat pose. Inhale, drop the belly, look forward, and raise that tailbone back into a happy cow. Exhale, press against the mat with your palms as you round your spine back into that cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Warming up the spine. Inhale, tabletop. And then rotate your spine in a clockwise motion, like a marble in a cylinder. Pause at the top and rotate in the other direction. Pause at the top, and on an exhale, shift the weight backwards onto your heels into a child's pose, pushing the weight back. Optional. Widen the knees a bit. And rest your forehead gently on the mat. Inhale, shift the weight forward back into a tabletop. And on an exhale, lower the left shoulder to the mat and extend the left arm over to the right side, behind the right palm. Shift the right palm to the top right corner of the mat and gaze at your right armpit. Focusing on the even breath. Shift your right palm in front of your face, and on an inhale, press down to rise back up into tabletop. Exhale, lower the right shoulder to the mat and extend the right arm over to the left side. Shift the left palm to the top left corner of the mat and gaze over at your left armpit. Shift the left palm back in front of your face, and on an inhale, press down to rise back up into a tabletop posture. Inhale, extend the left arm forward and the right leg back. Long line of energy from the left middle finger to the right heel. Exhale, bring the left elbow to the right knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, compress. Inhale, left arm forward, right leg back. Exhale, return to tabletop. Inhale, extend the right arm forward and the left leg back. Line of energy from the middle finger to the left heel. Exhale, bring that right elbow to the left knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, compress. Inhale, extend. Exhale, return to tabletop. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, tabletop. Shift the hands forward slightly. Curl the toes. And on an exhale, shift your weight up. Your hips up and back to a downward facing dog. seeking that length in the spine as you drive the heels towards the earth. Option to walk the dog here by extending one leg and bending the other knee and alternating. Raising the hips up as if they were being harnessed from the sky. Slowly inch your hands back to meet your toes at the back of the mat. Bend your knees around your spine. Let everything hang and slowly articulate up, vertebra by vertebra, rolling the shoulders back at the top, looking forward towards the future and taking a step forward towards that future with your right foot. Feeling the energy rise up, feeling the energy make its way towards those goals. And then you take another step forward, slowly and controlled, making your way towards your future. Another step with your right foot, and then meeting your right foot at the top of the mat with your left. Rooting down in Parabandha, rooting down on the four corners of your feet, with your toes together and your heels slightly spread apart. Option to have your feet at hip width distance, with the outer edges of your feet aligned with the outer edges of your mat. With your outer edges parallel. Activate your leg muscles, micro bend in the knees, tilt the pelvis forward, press the navel onto the spine, draw the shoulders down as you raise the crown of your head up, palms facing forward in this mountain pose. Breathing evenly through the nose in Ujjayi breath, the victory when you're claiming your victory over these postures. Aligning your body in anatomical posture. Using your muscles to properly situate your bones, toes nice and soft. Inhale. Extend the arms above head with your shoulders remaining drawn down. Arms active, fingertips active, hoisting a ball of energy in between your hands. Exhale, hinging at the hips, swan dive forward. Forward fold. Allowing everything to hang forward, your arms, your head. Micro bend in the knees. Option. Grasp your elbows and gently sway. On an inhale, press your fingertips onto your shins, up into a halfway lift, making your body into an L. Exhale, hands on the mat. Step the left foot back. Step the right foot back. And make your way into a plank pose. Pelvis tilts forward. Elbows rotated out. Shoulders drawn down away from the ears. Ujjayi breath. Exhale, bending at the elbows. Lower yourself halfway down. And then lower yourself all the way down. Extend the feet, tops of the feet pressed against the mat. Fingertips at nipple height. On an inhale, press against the mat and peel your chest off into a baby cobra. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, back down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, back down. Curl your toes and press your hips up and back to a downward facing dog. Driving those heels towards the earth, hoisting the hips up and letting the head hang like a mango. Inhale, raise your left leg and bring that left foot between both hands. Hips neutral, right toes pointed towards the top right corner of the mat. Inhale, rise up to a warrior one with your arms extended above head. Left knee bent at 90 degrees. Exhale, lower the hands to the mat. And slip the left foot back. Bend the elbows. Lower yourself halfway down to chaturanga. Inhale, roll over the toes into an upward facing dog. Legs active and knees off the ground. Exhale, drop the knees, curl the toes, and press the hips up and back to a downward facing dog. Head hanging like a mango off your shoulders, driving the heels towards the earth, lengthy spine. Inhale, extend the right leg and bring that right foot between both hands. And rise up to a warrior one. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step the right foot back. Lower down halfway to a chaturanga with the elbows trying to kiss each other. Inhale, roll over the toes, upward facing dog. Avoid allowing the heels to splay. Seeking out a micro bend in the upper back. Exhale, drop the knees, curl the toes, press the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. The bottom of your next exhale, bend your knees, shift your gaze forward and lightly step or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Into a mountain pose. Back to active alignment. Pelvis tucked forward. On an inhale, bend the knees and lower your bum into a chair pose as you raise your arms forward with a lengthy spine and your knees over your second toe. Toes nice and soft. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower the hands to the mat, and this time float back into a chaturanga with your elbows bent when you land. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, drop the knees, curl the toes, press the hips up, and back to a downward facing dog. Ujjayi breath. Inhale, raise the left leg. And bring that left foot between both hands. Lower the right heel. And rise up into a warrior two. Rooting down on the outer edge of your right foot. Micro bend in the right knee. Left knee bent at 90 degrees. Arms extended alongside. Shoulders soft. Gazing at your left middle finger. Lower the left elbow to the left thigh. And reach over the top of the body with the right hand. Gazing over at your right middle finger. Inhale, circle the arms back, reverse warrior. Reaching over the top with the left hand, gazing at the left middle finger. Right hand resting gently on the right hamstring. Inhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, extend the left leg, heel toe the right foot closer to the left, shortening the distance. Reach forward with your left hand as you're trying to grab something. As you reach back with your right hip, and then lower the left hand to the left ankle for a triangle pose. Extending your right hand up to the sky, gazing at your right middle finger, placing your back on an imaginary plane. Inhale, rise up, place your hands on your hips, and rotate that right foot inward, 90 degrees. Feet are on train tracks, hips are pointed forward. Option use a block as you exhale forward into a pyramid pose. A micro bend in both knees, bringing that chest towards the thighs. Inhale, step forward, back into a mountain pose. Back into alignment, anatomical posture. Breathing your body into a better posture, a better way of standing. You stand so much, but do you stand properly? Inhale, bend the knees, lower the bum into a chair pose, and raise the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, hinging at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands on the mat. Step the left foot back. Step the right foot back into a plank pose. Pelvis tuck forward. Strong core, strong back. Shift your weight onto your left hand with a micro bend in the left elbow. Stagger the feet or stack them. Extend the right hand up to the sky for a side plank. Exhale, lower the right hand to the mat. Shift your weight onto your right hand. Micro bend in the right elbow, stagger the feet. Extend the left hand up to the sky, gazing at your left middle finger in a side plank. Exhale. Lower the left hand down back into a plank. Bending at the elbows, lower yourself halfway down to a chaturanga. Inhale, roll over the toes, upward facing dog. Exhale, drop the knees, curl the toes, and press the hips up and back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the right leg. Lower the left heel. Warrior two with your hips pointed towards the left side of the mat. Rooting down on the outer edge of your left foot. Right knee bent at 90 degrees. Micro bend in the left knee. Arms extended alongside, gazing at your right middle finger. Shoulder soft. Ujjayi breath. Exhale, lower the right elbow to the right thigh and reach over the top of the body with the left hand, gazing at your left middle finger in a humble warrior. Inhale, circle the arms back. Reverse warrior. Reaching over the top with the right hand, gazing at the right middle finger. Left hand resting gently on the left hamstring. Inhale, back up to warrior two. Feeling the strength and ease. Inhale, right, extend the right leg. Heel toe the left foot closer to the right. Reach forward with your right hand as you reach back with your left hip. And lower the right hand down to the mat. To your right ankle for a triangle pose. Reaching up with the left hand, gazing at the left middle finger. Inhale, rise up. Hands on the hips. Rotate the left foot inward. 90 degrees. Your feet are on train tracks. Your hips are pointed forward. Hinging at the hip, fold forward into a pyramid pose. Option to use blocks here. Micro bend in the knees. Inhale, step forward, back into a mountain pose. Back to aligning yourself in this anatomical posture. Knees slightly bent, pelvis tilted forward, shoulders drawing down, crown of the head rising. Inhale, bending at the knees, lower the bum into a chair pose. Maybe raise the arms above head. Exhale, hinging at the hips. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. On an inhale, bend the knees and rise up vertebra by vertebra into a mountain pose. Inhale, extend the arms above head, extended mountain pose. Exhale, bring the hands together at heart center. Shifting the weight onto your left foot, allowing the right foot to levitate. Hinge at the hips, fold forward, hit the hips neutral as you extend the right foot back to warrior three. Option, extend the arms above head. And lightly drop the right toes to the mat into a crescent pose with a slight bend in the right knee. Arms extended above head. Exhale, lower the right hand to the mat. Extend the left hand up to the sky. Placing it back on an imaginary plane. Exhale, lower both hands to the mat and shift the weight onto your right heel, extending your left leg. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, shift the weight back. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Raise the right knee off the ground. Torso at 45 degrees. Arms extended above head. You're in a runner's lunge. Step forward into an extended mountain pose. Exhale. Lower the hands to heart center. Shift the weight onto your right foot. With the left leg extended backwards. Hinging at the hips. Fold forward into a warrior three. Gazing at a singular point on the earth. Option, extend the arms above head. And lightly lower your left toes down to the mat into a crescent pose. Lower the left hand to the mat and extend the right hand up to the sky. With the back on an imaginary back wall. Exhale, bring the right hand down, lower the left knee, and shift the weight onto your left heel as you extend the right leg. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, shift the weight back. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Raise your left knee off the ground. Torso at 45 degrees. Arms extended above head. Runner's lunge. Inhale. Step forward. Extended mountain pose. Align the pelvis. Exhale. Lower the hands down to heart center. Heel toe, feet outward. So the outer edges are aligned with the outer edges of your mat. And bending at the knees, lower yourself down. Bring the elbows in the knees. Press the knees out with the elbows simultaneously. Pushing the elbows in with the knees. Shoulders drawn down. Heart shining in a malasana pose. And a poo pose. Extend the arms in front of you. Lower your bum to the mat and roll onto your back. Roll up into a staff pose, sitting on your mat with the legs extended in front of you. Palms flat beside you. Rooting down on your tailbone, lengthen your spine, draw your shoulders down as you raise the crown of your head up towards the sky. Bend the left knee and grab that left ankle. Bring the left foot over the right leg. Reach back with your left palm to the back left corner of the mat. Hook the right elbow outside the left knee. Twist over to the left side, gazing over towards your left shoulder. Exhale. Bring the right palm back, bring the left foot over, extend the left leg, and sit back up into a staff pose. Bend the right knee, grab that right ankle, bring it over the top of the left leg, hook the left elbow outside the right thigh, and twist over to the right side with your right palm on the back right corner of the mat. Exhale, release the lock, bring the right foot over, extend the right leg, lower yourself down to the mat. Palms facing the sky. Inhale into a boat pose for 5. Toes pointed for 4. Lengthy spine for 3. Toes pointed and elevated for 2. Breathing for 1. Crack a smile and lower yourself down to the mat on an exhale. Inhale, boat pose one more time. Activate the core. Strong core will protect your back for 5. Point the toes, lengthen the legs for 4. Lengthen the spine for 3. Breathing through the nose for 2. Smiling for 1. Lower down. Inhale, hug the knees into the chest. Exhale, lower the feet down with the heels near the bum. Knees pointed forward. Press down on the feet to raise the hips up. Interlace the fingers underneath your back. Bring the shoulders underneath and root from pinky to shoulder in a bridge pose. Bringing the chin down to your sternum. Release the interlace. Remove the shoulders. Raise the heels up and lower your back down with the upper back first, then the middle back, then the lower back. Raise the knees up and bring the elbows inside the knees. Grasp the outer edges of your feet, rooting down in your tailbone. Make your way into a happy baby. Pressing the feet up through the hands towards the sky and pulling down on the feet with the hands. Yin, yang, happy baby. Option to rock side to side gently. Massage that lower back. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let go of the feet and extend your legs and melt onto your mat. From Shavasana, palms facing the sky, shoulders drawn down. Allow your feet to fall as they may. Allow your hands to fall as they may. And melt onto your mat like hot wax. Total relaxation. A conscious numbness. Relax your breathing. Relax your forehead. Relax your face. Eyes are closed. Embracing the rest of the feels, the rest of the senses. I hear the birds chirping, the water flowing. And I feel the prana flowing around the body, taking this oxygenated blood to where it needs to be, cycling, rinsing, cleansing. Remind yourself of your intentions. Did you honor them? Did you keep them at the forefront? Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, bringing life back to your extremities. Circle the wrists and circle the ankles. Flex the legs, the glutes, the arms, the bums, the core. Raise the thighs up perpendicular to the earth with your knees bent at 90 degrees. Extend the left arm above head. Maintaining your eyes closed. Fall gently over to the left side. Resting your head gently on the left bicep. You're inside of an egg. You're about to hatch. Soon to see the beauty of life, the gift that is every day. The present. About to be reborn. You excited? You ready? Press that right palm down in front of your face. Turn our eyes up to cross-legged seated posture, Sukhasana. Tailbone rooted, lengthy spine, shoulders drawn down, knees cascading. Cover your eyes with your palms. Open your eyes and spread apart the fingers. Bringing in the sight back. Welcome back, folks. We are here. We are reborn with vitality, with life, with energy. Sigh out all the rest of the negative toxins in your body. Then a deep inhale, and then a collective Om. Inhale. Bring the hands to heart center. Bow to the teacher within, the intuition, the inner wisdom. Namaste, and have a wonderful day.